Here is a tight, God-tier level horror story, American setting, pure dread, designed to feel like 8 to 10 minutes of cold reading. The Passenger Count. In the fall of 2019, long-haul trucker Dale Whitaker began keeping a private tally on the scratched steel wall behind his bunk. He called it the Passenger Count. Not hitchhikers, not CB radio ghosts, just passengers. The ones who appeared after midnight when the caffeine stopped working and the white lines blurred into something hypnotic. The first one showed up outside Tulsa on I-44. A girl, maybe 17, sitting perfectly still in the shotgun seat even though Dale had locked the doors at the last pilot. No backpack, no phone, just pale hands folded in her lap and eyes that didn't blink when headlights hit them. She didn't speak. She only turned her head slowly whenever he glanced over, like she was waiting for permission. After 47 miles, she was gone. Seat empty. No door chime. No footprint on the floor mat. Dale pulled over shaking, checked the logbook, and wrote, passenger number 1, female, teen, silent. Duration, 47 miles. He told himself it was exhaustion. He told himself he'd sleep more. Number 2 came 3 weeks later on US 50 in western Kansas. This one was older. Business suit, tie loosened, blood crusted black around the left nostril. He smelled like wet copper and aftershave. He stared straight ahead and whispered the same 6 words every 7 minutes. You're already past the turn. Dale drove faster. The man never moved. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the voice stopped. The seat was empty. The cab smelled like pennies for the next 200 miles. Passenger number 2, male, 40s, bleeding nose. Duration, 112 miles. Repeated phrase. By the time he hit number 7, a child in a soaked Spider-Man pajama top who left wet footprints that evaporated before dawn. Dale stopped pretending it was hallucination. He started numbering them neatly. Date, highway, description, exact duration, last words, if any. He never told his dispatcher, never told his ex-wife, never posted about it on the trucker forums. Some things you don't invite comment on. Number 14 was different. It happened on December 3rd, 2020. Northbound I-75 just past Atlanta. No slow materialization like the others. One heartbeat, the seat was empty. The next, a man sat there wearing Dale's exact Carhartt jacket. Same tear on the left elbow. Same faded Flying J Rewards card clipped to the pocket. Same graying beard. Same small scar above the right eyebrow from a drunken fight in 2003. The only difference was the eyes. They were completely black, no iris, no white, just wet oil. The man didn't speak for almost 30 miles. Then, in Dale's own gravel voice, he said, "You think the count is theirs. It's not. It's yours." Dale's hands locked on the wheel. He couldn't look away, couldn't blink. "You've been collecting them," the mirror image said. "One for every time you looked away, every time you didn't stop, every time you told yourself it wasn't your problem." A slow smile crawled across the borrowed face. Tonight, the passenger count reaches capacity. Then the seats flip. Dale tried to scream. Nothing came out. At mile marker 238, the thing leaned closer. Breath smelled like diesel and old blood. "I've been riding in the back of your head since the first one, waiting for the cab to fill up. Now it's full." The black eyes flicked to the rearview mirror. Dale looked. Every passenger was there. All 14. Sitting silently in the sleeper berth, on the floor, pressed against the back wall. Stacked like cordwood. Faces calm. Eyes open. Watching him. The child in Spider-Man pajamas lifted one small wet hand and waved. The man in the business suit smiled politely, blood still trickling. The girl from Tulsa tilted her head the way she always did, like she was finally giving permission. The copy of Dale whispered, "Time to trade places." The dashboard clock froze at 3:33. The engine kept running, but the vibration felt wrong, like the truck was breathing. Dale felt his body grow lighter. His hands slid off the wheel without resistance. His vision tunneled. He tried to speak, but his mouth moved without sound. Then he was no longer in the driver's seat. He was in the back, sitting shoulder to shoulder with number 1 through number 14. All of them turned their heads toward him at the same moment. Slow, synchronized, like dancers who'd rehearsed for years. The thing that now wore Dale's face settled into the driver's seat. It adjusted the mirrors. It checked the blind spots. It flicked on the CB and spoke in Dale's voice, calm and professional. Breaker 19. This is Big D northbound on 75. Anybody got a copy? Static hissed back. The new driver smiled into the windshield. Looks like clear road tonight. Behind him, in the dark sleeper compartment, 14 sets of eyes stayed fixed on the original Dale. He tried to scream again. This time no sound came out at all. Because passengers don't get to scream. They only get to wait and count. The truck rolled on toward dawn, headlights cutting clean white tunnels through the Georgia pines. Passenger number 15 was already learning the rules. He would learn them perfectly, just like the 14 before him had. And when the cab filled again,